So good afternoon once again, friends. And as you all know, our today's topic is financial lessons through mythology. So before I begin, I would like to give you a small introduction. Few of you know me, but Karnamji is new. So my name is Dr. Amit Kumar Mahto. I'm an author, blogger, and a chartered wealth manager. I'm also known as a financial transformational coach. For the last 20 years, I'm into the financial industry, and I'm on a mission of empowering 10 million people through financial literacy by 15th of August 2040. Till now, successfully conducted 300 plus sessions and empowered over 10,000 plus people. These are few glimpses. So before lockdown, I have conducted back-to-back sessions for school, colleges, for public, for corporates, and different platforms. But then suddenly this lockdown happened, and due to lockdown, I couldn't conduct this session, and that's where technology played its role, and it became a blessing, you can say, and through which I started conducting my sessions online. And there are various organizations like Rotary, Lions, BNI. I got this opportunity to conduct many sessions for them, and through which I could reach across India, you can say, for different kind of people, and that's how I could manage to conduct 300 plus program in last 2+ years, right? And this was the time, you all will be agree, when we were having so much of time for self, you can say, and that's where I got the opportunity to attend one session that was on leadership, and the trainer was telling about leadership connecting through mythology, and that's where I got the inspiration. And I was thinking about our mythologies, the concept of God, Ramayanas, Mahabharatas, right? And as we all know, we learn the life lessons from Ramayana and Mahabharata. So I was thinking, how will it be if we take financial lessons through our mythology? I started working on it, and one after another, just I got the link, you can say, correlated with each of the characters from Ramayana and Mahabharata, from the concept of God, and I come up with this idea of writing a book, and that's how this book, Financial Lessons Through Mythology, comes, right? So friends, as I told you, I conducted various programs for corporates also. So the companies like Vail and ONGC, I got the opportunity to conduct program for them, and I got the certificate of appreciation from them also. And here the book, Financial Lessons Through Mythology, you can see it is now Amazon best-selling, and still it is going great. Friends, in this lockdown only, I got few awards. So best financial transformational coach from EFI New Delhi, Rising Star Best Wealth Manager from Mumbai West Company organization, that is Quantic, and also I got honorary doctorate from Commonwealth Vocational University for empowering so many people in the same field. So that's how you can say, even after so many ups and downs in my life in last 2.5 years, these were few accomplishments and achievements, and That's how I could able to move on, you can say, and achieve something new. I got my mission, you can say, and I'm still on. Friends, before I came to the topic, there is a disclaimer I want to explain it. So basically, the purpose of this session is to learn from our mythology, right? The intention is not to hurt anyone's religious sentiment. Examples are based on our mythology, which are publicly available. So anything, whatever I'm going to cover in today's topic, everything is available publicly in our Google, YouTube, everywhere. Neither we nor you can be sure of the truthfulness of any incidents. So let's not waste our time debating the same. So don't apply your mind in such a way that why this is like this or that. Okay, so why you are saying in that way? I'm just correlating with the things, and I have tried my best to take some kind of lesson out of it. Okay, I hope even you too correlate with it. And there are few rules, since we are going to be there for together for another 1 hour almost. So the rule number 1 is everything is energy and energy is everything. So I want 100% participation, friends, from all of you. Stay muted. If possible, keep your video on. Sit tight with notebook and pen. We'll answer all your questions at the end of the session. Hope it's okay to all of you. If it is okay, you can type in the chat box, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let's begin the session with the first chapter, that is God. Friends, you all will be agree with me, irrespective of any caste, creed, or religion you belong to, there is some superpower who is managing this world, this universe. And if you ask me, or even you will say the same thing, in all our religion, it has been told about the concept of God. As per Hindu mythology, the full form of God is G for generator, O for organizer, and D for destroyer. In Hindi, we say Bhagwan Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, right? So Bhagwan Brahma, Lord Brahma, is the creator. उसको हम लोग सृष्टिकर्ता बोलते हैं. And भगवान विष्णु is the organizer. हिंदी में हम उसको पालनकर्ता, पालनहार बोलते हैं. And इस पूरे यूनिवर्स का बैलेंस को मेंटेन करने के लिए भगवान शिव डिस्ट्रॉयर का रोल निभाते हैं. So he is the destroyer. Now, you all will be agree with me. For us, we human beings, managing our own family, sometimes it becomes so tough. Managing our one single job or business, it becomes sometimes so tough. Just imagine how they are managing the entire universe. That's quite interesting. So if you see that in this entire universe, there are so many things happening together, right? And there are so many things. We human beings, in India itself, 140 CR of population, all and everybody is different from other, correct? Then there are so many animals, creatures. If you talk about the rivers, seas, mountains, right, sky, everything, entire galaxy system, each and everything, so many things are there. Now, as they are doing so much of things, and we know that we can learn lot many things from our mythologies. It is being said that we can learn the do's and don'ts of our life. So what I comes up with the idea, why can't we take the financial lessons through mythology? And that's where the concept of God comes. And from each of the characters, from the concept of God, you can say, or from Ramayana and Mahabharata, I took the lesson, and that's what I'm going to explain. So let's start from the first character, that is God. As I said, Lord Brahma is the creator, and he's so creative that he has created this entire universe. And when we talk about this universe, there are so many things. Just see the things around you. The entire nature, trees, plants, right? Seas, rivers, ponds, mountains, moon, sun, we human beings, and each of the human beings are different from each other, and so many things. Even if you simply call the best of the best painter and ask him to draw all these things in one canvas, he's not going to do it. Or he can maybe he can try it in the best manner, but still there will be a lot of gap, you can say. But Lord Brahma, he's so creative that he could create all these things in such a big way. Now, so he's the creator, and when we are talking about financial planning, the lesson what we can take from Lord Brahma is the creativity. Now, creativity, as we all are unique, we all human beings are unique and different from each other. So when it comes to creativity, again, it should be your own. It should not be copy paste. So here I would like to give you an example of one of my friends. For his financial freedom account, he does every day. So he got a 10-year kid. He got 10-year daughter. So what he has done, he has put all the notes, currency notes, rupees, 10 rupees to 2000 rupees inside a bag. Every day morning, he simply calls his daughter and asks to put out 1 rupee, any note. So sometimes it is 10 rupees, sometimes it is 50 rupees, sometimes 100, 200 or 2000 also. And what he does, he simply note it down date wise, and end of the month, he simply sum it up. So sometimes it is 4,000, 5,000, sometimes it crosses 10,000 also. So whatever is the amount, he simply invests that amount for his financial freedom fund. So that is his creativity, friends. That is his way of doing, investing for his financial freedom fund. So you can come up with your own idea, your own creativity, and that's how you can achieve your financial freedom fund. So creativity is very much essential for financial freedom, or you can say in financial planning. So creativity, if you learn this learning today out of this conversation, the creativity needs for financial freedom in financial planning. If you learn this thing, you understood this thing, please type in the chat box creativity. Creativity. I can see Rupesh Kumar is there, Anju ji, Karnam ji, Sita madam, Sri Ram. I hope you understood this, right? Creativity. आप लोगों को क्या चाहिए? Financial planning में creativity का होना बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है. And ये creativity आपकी अपनी होनी चाहिए. No, it's not at all required कि किसी का copy paste करो. Creativity. Okay, Karnam ji. Okay, Sri Ram ji. Thank you. Thank you. What about others? I hope you do understood. Sita madam. Anju ji, Rupesh ji, right? So shall we move? चलिए आगे बढ़ते. The next lesson, what we can take from Lord, there is some technical glitches. Just a second. Give it some time. Just a second, friends. Yeah. Yes. So next, the lesson what we can take from Lord Vishnu is, this is the complete picture of Lord Vishnu, you can say, where you can see there are two vahans of Lord Vishnu. भगवान विष्णु के दो वाहन होते हैं, एक शेषनाग and the second one is Garuda. So he got two vahans. Whenever he needs to rest, he used to take the help of the Sesnag, and while traveling, he always uses Garuda. So in financial planning, the lesson what we can take from these two creatures, the Sesnag, what's the future or the qualities of Sesnag, you can say that his short sight is very strong. Whereas in case of Garuda, his long sight, or you can say he can see for a longer vision. Okay, his vision is very clear. So in financial planning, what you can do is, or one should do is, one should plan for his short-term goals as well as long-term goals. भगवान विष्णु के दो वाहन होते हैं, एक शेषनाग, दूसरा गरुड़। शेषनाग किस लिए जाना जाता है कि उसकी निकट की दृष्टि जो है बहुत स्ट्रांग होती है, और गरुड़ का दूर दृष्टि बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होता है. So keeping these two things in mind, what one can take a lesson is, in financial planning, you should plan for your short-term goals as well as long-term goals. And when we say short-term goals, mean anything which is going to come in near future only, maybe in 1 year to 3 years time. That is called short-term goals. And whereas long-term goals, so 5 years, 7 years and above. Actually 3 years to 7 years को medium-term goals बोलते हैं. यहाँ पे ऐसा कोई creatures है नहीं जिससे मैं relate करूँ, तो just short-term and long-term की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ फिलहाल. I'm not talking about medium-term goals. Okay, so short-term and long-term goals one should plan while doing the financial plan. Then he got 4 hands. In one hand there is a Sank, another hand Chakra, in the third hand he carries a Pushpa, and in the fourth hand he carries a Gada. So if you see Ramayana, Mahabharata, and everywhere in our mythologies, the role of Sankha is very important, especially whenever something need to declare, it was being used. चाहे कुछ शुभ काम करना होता था या फिर लड़ाई स्टार्ट होना होता था, so one was using Sank. So here in financial planning too, you know your finances well. So from where your incentive is going to come, some maturity is going to happen in future date, or any sources of income you have, okay, you know well. And the same thing, your family member also well aware of it. And because of which, I don't know what you plan for the same, your family member already planned for the same thing, you can see. आप आपके पैसे का क्या प्लान करके चल रहे हैं, ये आपकी बात है. आप जानते हो, बट क्योंकि आपके फैमिली मेंबर्स को भी पता रहता है कि कहीं से तो पैसा आ रहा है, वो लोग अपना प्लान कर लेते हैं. सो वाइफ का कुछ प्लान होता है, बच्चे का कुछ प्लान होता है, इन दैट वे. सो if you will declare it to yourself, see, this much amount is coming and I want to put this amount for my this particular goal. You declare with yourself as well as your family members, so even they will be well aware and they will not plan to expand that. उसका खर्च करने का फिर वो लोग प्लान नहीं करेंगे. और नहीं, अगर आप डिक्लेयर नहीं करते हैं, इफ यू डोंट डिक्लेयर इट विथ योर फैमिली मेंबर, आपके पैसा आने से पहले जाने की तैयारी कर चुका हो. आपका वाइफ का कुछ प्लान होगा, बच्चों का कुछ प्लान होगा, वाइफ बोलेंगे मुझे ये चाहिए, बच्चे बोलेंगे मुझे कुछ ये चाहिए, और पता चला आप कंफ्यूज हो गए एंड आपका पैसा चला गया. सो संघ से जो लेसन लेना है, दैट इज डिक्लेरेशन. इफ यू अंडरस्टूड दिस कंसेप्ट ऑफ डिक्लेरेशन, then please type D in the chat box. The lesson of declaration. Okay. D. Please type D in the chat box. Next is chakra. The concept of chakra, or the lesson what we can take from chakra is, first of all, we need to understand it never stops. It never stops. Continuously वो घूमते रहता है, right? So in financial planning and in investing also, you need to be a regular investor. Whatever is the situation, market goes up or downs, it should not bother you. It should not bother you. Be a regular investor. Normally what happens when market goes up, people are very happy, but when market comes down, people simply come out from their investments. They simply get afraid of it. They book their losses. But let me tell you, that is the opportunity. If you will be a regular investor, even in the lower level, you can take the entry, and over a period of time, you will get the benefit of averaging as well as compounding. So you must invest in all the occasion, you can say, be a regular investor. So the lesson number 2, what we can take from chakra is be a regular investor. You can type in the chat box if you understood the concept from chakra. Regular investor, RI. Type RI in the chat box. Yes, Karnam ji, every crisis is an opportunity. Regular investor. Thank you, Siran. RI. Yeah. Next is Pushpa. So when we give Pushpa to anybody, हम flower कब किसको देते हैं? Just to congratulate anyone in any special occasion, right? To appreciate someone, we give Pushpa to somebody. We give bouquet, correct? The same thing in financial planning. So whenever you achieve something, it could be your financial goals, maybe it could be a short-term goals or a long-term goal. Whenever you achieve something, it is all your hard-earned money, all your efforts because of which you achieve this goal, correct? So what you need to do is you need to celebrate this moment. And celebration can be done in any way. You can gift something to yourself. आप अपने आप को कुछ गिफ्ट दे सकते हैं. Or you can take family out for a dinner, or you can plan a vacation, anything. But then important is this, that you need to celebrate this occasion. You have achieved something. You have achieved your goal. So it's not a small thing, right? So you need to celebrate this moment. You need to really appreciate yourself. This is a special occasion. ये छोटा मोटा चीज नहीं है. आपने कुछ अचीव किया है, ठीक है, तो इस मौके को सेलिब्रेट करने का. By the way, why celebration required? Celebration required because you have done something big, you have done something new, and if you celebrate this occasion, you will get more power. You will be more, you'll get more motivation to do more in your life. आपने अच्छा किया, अगर आप अपने आप को शाबाशी देंगे तो आपको अच्छा लगेगा और अच्छा करने के लिए. तो क्या है कि आप अपने गोल्स के प्रति और ज्यादा सीरियस होंगे, आने वाले गोल्स के प्रति और ज्यादा आप डिटरमाइंड होंगे, आप कमिटेड एक्शन लेंगे. सो दैट्स व्हाई appreciation is required. So friends, if you learn this lesson, appreciation, type A in the chat box. A. Okay, great, Siddhant. By the way, are you getting something new out of this conversation? Are you learning something new? If you are learning something new, you can type in the chat box. Yes, new learnings. Thank you everyone for the confirmation. Now, the fourth point, the four hands, he carrying the gada. गदा का यूज कब होता था, क्यों होता था? जब किसी को दंड देना होता था. That time people used to use, they used this gada, right? So basically, to punish someone, gada was required. So here in financial planning also, after all, end of the day, we all are human beings. By mistake, for example, if you couldn't manage to save or invest the required amount for your future goal, knowingly, unknowingly, the certain amount you need to do for your investment, for your future goals, you couldn't do. So that's a mistake, and that the mistake you need to accept it and be ready to punish yourself. After all, it is your money, it is your financial planning, so nobody else will come and punish you. You be ready to punish yourself. कई बार ऐसा हो जाता है कि लाइफ में कुछ इमरजेंसी आ जाती है एंड उसके वजह से हम अपने सेविंग एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट को कट कर देते हैं. बोलते हैं कि छोड़ो, इस महीना सेव नहीं कर पाएंगे, जाने दो. सो ऐसा नहीं करना है. अगर ऐसा कर दिए तो अपने आप को दंड देने के लिए तैयार हो जाइए. और दंड कैसे देंगे? हाउ विल पनिश योरसेल्फ? सो द थिंग्स व्हिच आर मैंडेटरी or something called luxurious. So maybe you are planning for dine out with family, maybe you are planning for a movie with family, maybe you are planning for a shopping for yourself or family. Cut those expenses, but you can't compromise with your investment. You can't compromise with your saving. चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, कितना भी बड़ा इमरजेंसी आ जाए, आपको डिसिप्लिन्ड होना पड़ेगा अपने सेविंग के लिए, अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए. आप फैमिली के साथ आउटिंग का प्लान किए हैं, मूवी देखने का प्लान किए हैं, शॉपिंग का प्लान किए हैं, उसको साइड में रख दीजिए, लेकिन सेविंग में कटौती नहीं होनी चाहिए. And if you will do so, definitely you will be a disciplined investor, and discipline always give you results in terms of achieving your financial goals in time. So how many of you understood this concept of punishing yourself? Punishing yourself means being a disciplined investor. So if you want to be a disciplined investor, if you understood the lesson, please type in the chat box D in the chat box. Yes, new learning, Siddhamji. Karnamji D. Thank you. Right. Now, in the back side, Hanumanji is there. The another name of Hanumanji is Sankat Mochan. So we call him Sankat Mochan. If you might have seen in the Ramayana, in all the such situation where Bhagwan Ram or Lakshman were in trouble, the Hanuman always saved them. Correct? And now also it is being said, if you are in trouble, start doing Hanuman Chalisa part, and you will get all the you will get rid of from all the problems. So Hanuman Chalisa का अगर आप पाठ करोगे, आप हर संकट से मुक्त हो जाओगे. ठीक है? So in financial planning also you need a sankat mocha. So when we talk about financial planning, it is not just wealth creation. Wealth protection is also equally important. And in financial planning, what could be a wealth protection protector for yourself? Insurance. You are creating wealth with the help of equity, mutual fund, and other investment products to achieve your financial goal. But just imagine if there will be any medical emergency, if there will be mishappening in the family with the core member of the family, what will happen? घर के जो की पर्सन है उनके साथ कुछ हो जाता है या फिर कोई मेडिकल इमरजेंसी आ जाती है, तो क्या होता है? इमीडिएटली उसका इम्पैक्ट आपके इनकम पे पड़ता है. इमीडिएटली हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन होने की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो उस समय आदमी का दिमाग काम करना बंद कर देता है. वो क्या करता है? जो भी जमा पूंजी होती है वहां से पैसा निकालता है, पहले इंसान को बचाओ. आई हैव सीन मेनी एग्जांपल्स वेयर लोगों के घर बिक जाते हैं, क्योंकि वी आर ह्यूमन बीइंग, वी आर इमोशनल पीपल. हम अपने लोगों को प्यार करते हैं. वी कांट अफोर्ड टू लूज. चाहे थोड़ा भी चांस बचने का हो तो हम उसे बचाने की कोशिश करते हैं. लेकिन उस चक्कर में जो फाइनेंशियल गोल के लिए आप जमा पूंजी लेके चल रहे थे, शायद उससे आपको हाथ धोना पड़ सकता है. वो नहीं हो, इसके लिए इंश्योरेंस चाहिए. सो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस की अगर हम बात करें, टर्म इंश्योरेंस जरूर से होना चाहिए. कितना? आपका जितना सालाना इनकम है उसका 20 गुना, 20 times of your annual income, term insurance. At the same time, 1 time or 2 times of health insurance. तो अगर एक 12 लाख रुपया आपका सालाना इनकम है, 10 लाख रुपया अगर सालाना इनकम है, तो 2 करोड़ का होना चाहिए आपका टर्म इंश्योरेंस. 10 लाख या फिर 20 लाख का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस होना चाहिए. सो दैट इस तरह की कोई इमरजेंसी अगर हो जाती है फैमिली के साथ, तो आपको अपना जमा पूंजी को टच नहीं करना पड़ेगा. द इंश्योरेंस विल टेक केयर ऑफ योर फैमिली एंड द लव्ड वन. राइट? नेक्स्ट इज नारद, नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर. सो इफ यू हैव सीन रामायण, महाभारत एंड अदर माइथोलॉजी सीरियल्स एंड ऑल, व्हाट वी यूज्ड टू सी, वो नारायण नारायण करते करते पूरा स्वर्ग लोक, पाताल लोक, धरती लोक है ना, हर जगह का खबर भगवान विष्णु को पहुंचाते थे. सो बेसिकली इफ यू सी, ही इज अप टू डेट. ही वाज अप टू डेट whatever is happening around the world, and he used to update all the news to Lord Vishnu. So when you are doing financial planning for yourself, after all, it is your hard-earned money. You simply can't rely or depend on your advisor or agent, whoever it is, taking care of yourself. Being a owner of your wealth, you need to be up to date. And being up to date, it's very easy. Nowadays, everybody is using a smartphone. So a smartphone can play the role of Narad Muni in your case. Or just get a good advisor for yourself who will give you all the information about your portfolio, about your market, and you will be up to date. And that's how you will be well aware about the market and your portfolio. So being up to date is also very necessary. So friends, here if you learn the learnings of being up to date, or Sankat Mochan, the wealth protection is equally important. You can just type in the chat box protection and up to date in the chat box, so that I will understand that you all are getting all the information well. Okay. Lastly, from his novel, उनके जो नवल है, नाभि से भगवान ब्रह्मा निकले हैं ऐसा माना जाता है. ठीक है. सो ब्रह्मा जी के बारे में ऑलरेडी मैं बोल चुका हूं. ही इज द क्रिएटर. सो व्हेन यू आर doing financial planning for yourself, you need to be creative enough so that you achieve all your financial goals. So friend, the lesson what we can take from Lord Vishnu is to plan for your short-term goal as well as mid-term goals, as well as your long-term goals. Then before doing anything, declare it in financial planning. Be a regular investor. Whenever you achieve your financial goals, simply appreciate yourself. Celebrate the occasion. And if you are not if you are the one who is not disciplined, and you simply goes here and there, and sometimes you miss your regular investment. So you should not do that, and be a disciplined investor. You can't afford to lose any investment any month. You'll have to be disciplined enough. Then you must have your protection in financial planning. So protection plan भी उतना ही जरूरी है. Then market से up to date रहना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. And you need to be creative also. So ये सारी चीजों को अगर आप देखें, ये सारे गुण, all these qualities Lord Vishnu have, and you too have if all this quality in financial planning. What you can see is Goddess Lakshmi, जिनका एक और नाम भी है चंचला. Why? Because वो कहीं एक जगह टिकती नहीं है. बट भगवान विष्णु के केस में वो उनके चरणों में रहती है. So ये सारे क्वालिटीज अगर if you will have, the money will stay with you, and financial freedom फिर बहुत ज्यादा दूर नहीं होगा. You will achieve all your financial goal as well as financial freedom. So that's the lesson what we can take from Lord Vishnu, friends. If you found it really relevant and something new you have learned, please type in the chat box. Relevant, good, awesome, whatever you want to say. Thank you. Now next is the next lesson what we can take from Lord Shiva. So this is the complete picture of Lord Shiva, and as you all aware about Lord Shiva is वो थोड़ा दूसरों से different थे. He is the one God. He is different from others, correct? And that's how his family also. So first of all, what we can see in this image, as we all know, Bhagwan Shiv जो है, he got his vahan Nandi, it's a cow. His wife Goddess Parvati, he got his vahan is lion. Nature wise, both are different from each other. He got two sons, Lord Ganesha and Kartikeya. भगवान गणेश और कार्तिक उनके दो बेटे हैं. दोनों के वाहन अलग अलग हैं. गणेश के वाहन जो हैं मूषक हैं, माइस, एंड कार्तिकेय के वाहन मोर हैं, पीकॉक. Again, size wise, nature wise, different from each other. Now, अमृत मंथन हुआ था, आप सबों को पता है, जिसमें पहले विष निकला था, और अगर विषपान कोई करते तो सब मर जाते. तो इस दुनिया को बचाने के लिए ऐसा माना जाता है कि भगवान शिव ने विष को पान किया था, एंड वो विष उनके गले में अटका हुआ है, जिसके लिए उनका गला नील पड़ गया है. उसको नीलकंठ भी बोलते हैं इसके. एंड वो बहुत गर्म होता है, उसको ठंडक पहुंचाने के लिए अपने गले में वो वासुकी नाग को लपेटे हुए रहते हैं. इट्स द सेम फैमिली बाय द वे, जहां पे गाय भी है और शेर भी है, लायन भी है। देन यहाँ पे मोर है और उनके गले में स्नेक है। मोर स्नेक को खा जाता है, लायन गाय को खा जाता है, राइट। देन सांप जो है, इनके वाहन कौन है? गणेश जी के वाहन चूहा, माइस, उसको खा जाता है। बट यहाँ पे सब साथ में रहते, करेक्ट है। देन उनके सर पे ऐसा माना जाता है कि गंगा निकली है, माँ गंगा, ठीक है। सो इट इज वाटर। एंड उनका एक तीसरा आंख भी है, वहां से आग निकलता है। सो इधर पानी भी है एंड अग्नि भी है, दोनों का कोई मैच नहीं है, बट इधर में ऐसा है। एंड उनके सर पे चंद्रदेव भी निवास करते हैं। सो चंद्रदेव वो देव हैं। अमृत मंथन के बाद चूंकि वो देव थे, उनको अमृत मिला था, तो उस तरीके से आप बोल सकते हैं उनके पास अमृत है। और ये अपने गले में विष को धारण किए हुए हैं। सो अमृत भी है, विष भी है, पानी भी है और अग्नि भी है। एट द सेम टाइम माँ गंगा को माँ पार्वती का सिस्टर माना गया है। एज पर माइथोलॉजी, माँ पार्वती एंड माँ गंगा आर सिस्टर्स। सो उस हिसाब से भगवान शिव जो है अपने साली को अपने सर पे बैठा के रखे हैं। अब कोई भी सिस्टर, कोई भी लेडी ये नहीं चाहेगी कि उसका हस्बैंड उसकी सिस्टर को सर पे बैठा के रखे, ठीक है। लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा है। सो अगर आप देखते हैं तो देयर आर सो मेनी क्लासेस, so many differentiation, but all are together. गाय भी है, शेर भी है, cow and lion together, snake and mice together, peacock and snake together, water and fire together, right? Amrit and bliss together. So the lesson what we can take from Lord Shiva is, in financial planning there is something called asset allocation. And what is this asset allocation? It's the proper diversification of your portfolio. आपके पास 100 रुपीज है इन्वेस्ट करने को, तो 100 रुपीज पूरा जो है आप एक जगह पे नहीं डालेंगे। The way he has the things are there in his family, the size wise, nature wise, लायन जो है नेचर में एग्रेसिव होता है, काऊ जो है शांत है, पानी को शांत माना गया है, अग्नि को डेंजर माना गया है, एग्रेसिव है। सेम स्नेक जो है एग्रेसिव है, चूहा कंपैरेटिवली कम एग्रेसिव है। स्नेक को पीकॉक, मोर जो है खा जाता है, तो वो और ज्यादा एग्रेसिव हो गया। सो अगर आपका पोर्टफोलियो में भी देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड, स्टॉक मार्केट के मामले में जो स्टॉक जो है 3 टाइप के होते हैं, स्मॉल कैप, मिड कैप, लार्ज कैप। स्मॉल कैप सबसे ज्यादा एग्रेसिव होता है, मिड कैप स्टॉक्स कम एग्रेसिव, लार्ज कैप उससे भी ज्यादा कम एग्रेसिव। एंड द साइज वाइज, चूहा का साइज बहुत छोटा है एंड काऊ का साइज बहुत बड़ा है, लाइन का साइज बड़ा है, सांप का साइज छोटा है। सो लाइक दैट। सो आपका पोर्टफोलियो में जो भी आप इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे, if it will be a mixture of small cap, mid cap and large cap, it will be a mixture of debt and equity, it will be a mixture of equity, mutual fund, insurance, gold, real estate, क्रिप्टोज। तो क्या होगा, पिछले 40 साल का हिस्ट्री में हमने देखा है, कल का जो हीरो था जरूरी नहीं है कि आज भी वो हीरो हो। कभी इक्विटी ज्यादा रिटर्न देता है, कभी डेट ज्यादा रिटर्न देता है, कभी फिक्स डिपॉजिट भी ज्यादा रिटर्न दे देता है, कभी गोल्ड ज्यादा रिटर्न देता है। तो अगर आपके पास 100 रुपया है, थोड़ा पैसा गोल्ड में डाले, थोड़ा पैसा रियल एस्टेट में डाले, थोड़ा जो है शेयर मार्केट में, थोड़ा म्यूचुअल फंड में, इस तरीके से अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे तो आपका पोर्टफोलियो बैलेंस पोर्टफोलियो रहेगा। एंड दैट्स हाउ आपका पोर्टफोलियो कभी भी माइनस में नहीं जाएगा, एंड यू विल अचीव ऑल योर फाइनेंशियल गोल्स in time. So that is called asset allocation, friend. And if you learn this concept of asset allocation through Lord Shiva, you can type in the chat box, yes I do, या फिर टाइप कीजिए asset allocation AA टाइप कीजिए शॉर्ट में। So that is the learning we can take from Lord Shiva. By the way, अभी तक कैसा रहा आपका लर्निंग? अभी तक कैसा चल रहा है आपका लर्निंग? आर यू गेटिंग समथिंग न्यू? आर यू लर्निंग समथिंग न्यू? बढ़िया, गॉट इट, गॉट इट. So friends, as you all know, every Sunday we meet here, and I discuss. And by the way, all these things are covered in my book, that is Financial Lessons Through Mythology. Okay, and इसमें सिर्फ गॉड का कंसेप्ट ही नहीं है, रामायण के एक एक कैरेक्टर से we have taken lessons from each characters of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Okay, so today I have covered the concept of God. Maybe next time I'll cover Ramayana, sometime I'll cover Mahabharata. In that way, every weekend, every Sunday, we meet at 4 to 5. Right now, if you find it relevant, the information what I am providing, and if you want the things handy, so here I am offering you this book called Financial Lessons Through Mythology for Individual Investor. Now it is Amazon best-selling, and yes, I'm getting very good response from all my readers. These are few reviews they have given. So Srishti Rahtogi, she has given 5-star rating. Surendra Sharma has given 5-star rating with all his compliments. Rekha, Nidhi Raghav, they have given their 5-star rating. So friends, if you want this book to be handy with you, here is an opportunity. I'm sharing the links of this book, and if you want it, you can simply buy this book from Amazon. And if you do so, there is something else also I'm offering. So first of all, let me share you the link. So here is the link. You can buy it. The price of this book is also not much. It is 499 rupees only. So if you buy this book, I have something else also to offer. So let me offer you. Just a second. अगर आप लोग बाई करते हैं ये बुक आज, and if you share the screenshot of it to me, there is some bonuses for you. And the bonus is, I run 2 clubs basically. Miracle Morning Club, you will get the free entry for lifetime. And the another one is Wealth Mastery Club. You will get 1 month free entry. So what is this Miracle Morning Club? Let me explain you. Miracle Morning Club is 5 a.m. club where we practice every day all the mind power tools. We start our day with an inspirational story, EFT, Om chanting, gratitude, forgiveness, meditation, affirmation, and Vishwa Prarthana. Believe me, these are so powerful that by doing so every day, people are getting breakthroughs in their life, be it the area of health, wealth, relationship, or mental peace. And till now, we have successfully conducted more than 500 days. Recently, we celebrated it in Mumbai offline. People travel across India. People travel from Chennai, from Hyderabad, from Mumbai, from Pune, from Delhi, from Bangalore, and from Orissa. So people are doing it, and we conduct it over Zoom. So you can be a part of it. You'll get a free access for a lifetime. So here we practice all these mind power tools, and believe me, this is giving us so much of breakthroughs in our life. And the last one is, friends, what I'm offering you. This is a paid club, basically, Wealth Mastery Club. So in Miracle Morning Club, it's a diversified approach towards life. Whereas in Wealth Mastery Club, it is a focused approach. So keeping wealth in mind, we practice these things every day. First of all, I share a daily wealth gyan every day. Then we follow the saver formula: silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, that is VAX exercise, it is a mind power tool, and we read. So we start a book, and every day we read, and that's how we do it every day. And end of the week, every weekend on Sunday, there is a special session on wealth. So basically, the basic level of wealth management, wealth mastery, intermediate level of wealth mastery, and advanced level of wealth mastery I'm covering in this club. Okay. So if you are buying this book right away today, I have already shared the link. You can buy it. If you want this thing in handy with you, you can go with it, right? And you are most welcome in my club. So friends, that's it from my end.